So the Sunday, December 10th, Honolulu Marathon. I always thought marathon was after. I can't remember. Yeah. No, after New Year's, but I think I'm thinking of the Sony Open. Yeah, that comes later. Okay, so just to review, we want to, the big thing is to learn how to let go and relax and sung and use your imagination, use the E. Yeah, put your mind way up in the sky when you breathe in. And just imagine you gathering that clean energy and flowing it down through the center of your head, through your body, washing, cleaning, charging up that little sun in your chest, flowing into the earth. So relax, but extend your feet into the earth. Imagine them flowing and sinking. And breathe in from the earth and pull the earth chi up through your body, moving through the muscles, through the joints, through the bones, especially the bones. Imagine washing the bones, moving the blood, moving the chi, waking up the body, waking up the chi in your own body, stimulating every cell of your body, telling every cell in your body to regenerate, all the organs to flush and clean and regenerate, to move any stale chi in your body so it doesn't get stuck and stagnate. Open up all the blockages so the body can balance itself out. Remind yourself to relax and to smile, and smile especially from the heart. Right? That feeling of smiling is more important than that physical smile. The physical smile helps you, but it's that feeling of smiling, of letting go, of no resistance. Come up from the side, look way over your palms out to the horizon. Just stare far away while breathing in and out. Relax the shoulders. Sink the breath down to your lower dantian, below your belly button. Extend and stretch. Scooping down. Deep breath. Squeeze. Like you're wringing out the body. Slowly relaxing. And focus in the bones, like you're going to wring out the bones. Squeeze all that, everything out. And then relax so all that clean blood and chi can flow back in. And then twisting the ligaments and tendons, wringing them out. The whole body. And then slowly relaxing. Sit nice and straight, relax, let everything go. Gently close the eyes. Imagine the sun in the sky. Just warm and cool, and it's sending down that ray of energy through the top of your head. Gently spiraling down through the top of your head. Spiraling down to that sun in your chest. Powering it up. That sun in your chest is warm and cool. And it radiates energy to your whole body. If you want, you can send a little thread of that energy to anywhere you want. You think of the center of your chest. Relax your face muscles. Feel your face muscles just fall and relax. And from the center of your chest, smile. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Let all the tension flow down, drip into the earth. Let the hips go. Feel your legs falling. Relax the spine, the hips. Pull the head back a little bit to align the top of the neck with the spine. Relax the chest and open your throat. Feel the lower belly expand deeply with the breath and collapse as you exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Slowly let the light in. Turn your palms to the front. Reach your feet into the earth. Let the hips go and expand your legs. Feel your legs sinking into the ground. Relax your wrist, expand your palm. Feel your fingers expanding, stretching, opening up. Take a deep breath. Let it all out. And then begin when you're ready. Breathing in and gathering. Move at your own pace. Feel your fingers being pulled, pulling your body. Exhale. Lift the sternum. Look far away. Drop the head and open the neck. Let everything go. Take your time. Finish your breath before you begin again. Just move at your own pace. Feel the whole body connect and then come down. Think of the movement. Just thinking of the movement moves the chi, moves the body, moves the blood. Just feel your body thinking and following your thought. One more time. And then number 2. One hand up, one hand down. Extend. Fold at the elbows. Remember to relax the lower hand. Look at the fingertips as you breathe in and turn. And as you exhale, come up from the elbow. Turn your head as much as you comfortably can. See if you can feel the warmth of the palm washing through the forearm. Look at the second finger. Second line, second finger. And finally look beyond the fingertips at the horizon. Come back to the center, height of the throat, center of the palms, height of the throat. One open and close. Okay, moving to the shoulders. Fold at the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Imagine you can make them touch. When you can't squeeze anymore, pull them up and over, turning the palms. You only want to control that lower inside corner of each shoulder blade. And breathe. Keep the feet extended into the earth. Come forward when you're done. all the way down. Finish the move and do the one side. You keep the other arm relaxed, but the fingertips extended. Make sure you let the waist turn, the neck turn, the feet extended. And try to rotate right around the spine. And come forward 3 times, front to back. And if you remember, we were starting to imagine pulling the spine and letting it go right here. You can pull and release. Pull the spine and release. And then pull the spine and release. All the way down, relax. Do the other side. And keep the other arm relaxed with the palms open. And we're also starting to use the imagination that something's pulling the fingers, pulling the feet into the earth. So you just have to relax and let something else do the work for you. Come forward when you're ready. Listen to what's going on under the shoulder blades. All the way down. Relax. And then 2 sides. Squeeze. And then front to back. Pull. All the way down. Relax. Okay, then loose circles. Okay, then slow it down. And then put it back together, breathing in. Right, think of the movement and out. Slowly rotating the palm through the whole movement, spinning right around the elbows. Head suspended from above. And remember to have that little sun in your chest connected to the sun in the sky. Imagine that energy spiraling down from the universe, down through the top of your head, all the way down to your lower dantian. And from there spiraling out into the earth. And that energy flowing up and down freely. And then start thinking of your spine, and then pull the spine in one direction, and then release. And pull the spine, release. And pull the spine, release. And pull the spine, and release. And just let that breath go. Remember that little quick exhale. That ha. Just let it go. Use the ha sound. Ha. One more time. Ha. Last time. Ha. And everything go. Moving to the spine. One hand up, one hand down. Feel the shoulder blades connect. Relax the wrist. And feel the fingers being pulled in each direction. They both line up in the center. Imagine something attached to the fingers, pulling the fingers into the earth and pulling the fingers up into the sky, and the whole body stretching in both directions. Let go of the spine so it can expand and stretch through the ribs, through the hips, through the legs. Take a deep breath and expand. And exhale when you're ready. Feel the fingertips being pulled in the other direction. Relax the wrist so the limbs can line up. Let the spine go, let the hips go. Take a deep breath, expand, and exhale when you're ready. Remember to use that quick little ha. Breathe in. Ha. Yeah, learn to just let it go with that quick little ha. Feel your throat opening up. Ha. Ha. And keep your throat open even when you inhale. Ha. Ha. And then we'll do our spirals. So turn the upper palm back, drop the elbow. Ha. Wash the outside. Pull the spine. Lift and fall. Ha. Feel your palms spinning right around the center. Ha. Keep using that quick little release of breath, that ha. Ha. Breathe in and pull the spine. Ha. Breathe in and pull the spine. Ha. Breathe in and pull the spine. Ha. Ha. One more time. Ha. Last time. Ha. Come back to center. Right in front of the heart. Remember to smile from the heart. Cradle the ball up and down. Relax the shoulders. Pull the spine and breathe in. Let the waist and head turn. Ha. Ha. So I'm making, when I breathe out, making my exhale loud for you. But as you get used to it, right, it doesn't have to be loud, it can be silent. Ha. Ha. One more time and come back to center. Ha. Solar plex. Relax the shoulders, breathe in, tilt the sternum up, look far, far away. Just one time. Lift the sternum. Feel the body get full as you press. You can feel that compression and then slowly let it go. Press both feet into the earth and then one side and then sink into the hip joint. Release the other leg so it can come back. And switch, press that foot down. Feel the whole foot pressing and sinking into the earth. Sink into the hip joint. And press 2 feet and let go. Just rest the legs. Feel yourself let everything go. Think of your palms. Think of the surface of your palms. And as you breathe in, pull the chi up from the earth. Just the palms, pulling, pulling, pulling. Feel how it displaces the earth chi and pulls your feet into the earth. And then gently pump it back down, releasing the feet. All the way down, let it go. Completely let it go and take a breath. And think of the back of your hands. Imagine the back of your hands being pulled upwards, like a suction being pulling on the back of the hands. As you breathe in, something pulling the back of the hands. Something pressing the back of your hands down. Think of your palms. Something pushing the palms up. And then something pulling the palms down. We're going to try those three one more time, and rest your legs and listen to the bottom of your feet. Listen to the legs, your feet. See if you can feel a little change of pressure. If you don't feel anything, that's okay. It's still happening. You just have to relax and just focus on the palms. Okay, so the first one, the palms pulling the chi up. Just gently, just pulling, drawing, and then the back of the hands being pushed down. And the back of the hands being pulled up and then pushed down. And then the bottom of the hands being pushed up and the bottom of the hands being pulled down. So it's really subtle. If not feeling anything, it's just kind of an indication that your body is still a little bit locked up, right? So the chi cannot flow, that you're stiff. In certain places, as you relax, the more you relax, you start to feel. It can be really subtle, but it tells you, right? And then the theory behind it again is if you pump the chi into the earth, right, then you're displacing the earth chi so it rises. So if your legs are resting, it's rising, so it's going to help your legs to lift, right? If you pull the chi up from the earth, you're displacing the chi around you, so it's going to flow down. So if your legs are relaxing, right, it's going to press your legs down. So it's really subtle. You feel your legs being sucked down and then released and pushed up from there. Okay. And then the last experiment, we do the same thing, but you imagine your legs heavy, 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 pressing into the earth like steel columns or concrete columns, but hollow inside. So that chi still flows through your legs, but your intent is to press your legs into the earth. But the bottom of your feet have to be totally relaxed. You have to actually relax and let go of the hip joint, right? And just surge heavy, heavy legs, relaxing the very bottom of your feet. While you're pulling the chi up and then pressing the chi down. Back of the hands being pulled up, back of the hands being pushed down, bottom of the hands being pushed up, and bottom of the hands being pulled down. Yeah. And then just let the legs go. Right? So if you're sinking the legs down in heavy, then you might feel it, but you really shouldn't feel much because your intent is to sink. But as long as the bottom of the feet are relaxed, the chi will still flow. And the joints, even though we're pressing, right, as you learn to expand, the joints will be relaxed. So even in that extreme pressing and pushing, you can still sung, right? You can still relax. Oh, Val, you are in a car. Oh, I thought, she's in a car. No, she's just moving the camera around. Oh, wow, that's dedication. You are in the passenger seat, right? Okay. Okay. So, moving to the hips or hip joints. Remember the pelvic, right? Remember I researched that definition. So the pelvic is the whole hip area, right? It's the pelvic region, it's the whole hip area. But the hip joint is right that joint where the leg and the pelvic meet. Okay? And that's what we're working on. That's what we're loosening up. All right. So press the feet down, and then one leg, left or right, right? And then you can feel one leg release and then sink into the hip joint and the heel starts to release. And that's where we begin, right? Breathing in, stepping out. Feel the palms connect. Use your hands to help the legs. And down, and then switch. Right? As soon as you sink into that hip joint, as soon as you think of the hip joint, that heel will release. pull up the knee as high as you comfortably can and really just focus into the hips, and the upper body can relax. The head still suspended, pulling up the spine from above. And use the palms to help the legs, connect the palms with the legs. So pulling the leg up, bringing it back in, sinking it down, displacing the other leg, holding that pressure there. And then come back to center. Hold the ball, gently holding that little soap bubble or that little paper ball. One open and close. Right on the hips. Start off first one with a loose fist and then open palm. So press one leg into the earth and sink into that hip joint, left or right, doesn't matter. Heel first. Extend. Use your wrist and your palm to wind that leg back up. Rub against the rib cage. Switch. Rub against the rib cage. Stimulate the liver and the stomach, gallbladder and spleen. And then open palm. Breathe in and out, and then pump the foot this time. Wind that foot up. Switch, transition. Heel, and don't forget to press the knee down gently. And one more time. Add the turn of the spine. Heel, knee, foot, and pull the spine. And relax. Hold the bubble. Sink into one leg again. Moving to the ankles. Drop the shoulders. Just holding that soap bubble or that paper ball. Do one more and switch. And switch, small toe, big toe. And last one, small toe, big toe. And then pull the heels up. Open the toes, open the feet. Relax. And one more time, and then pull, right? Use that single way, pulling close to you. Looks like a what? A kangaroo. Oh, a baby roo. Yeah. Try to stretch the fingers, the thumb straight down. Drop the shoulders. Release. Okay, and release. And shake it all up. I was so tired for the 2 weeks, I didn't even dream of doing any Qigong or Kung Fu. I dreamt a lot though. Oh, yeah. I was really afraid I was going to really cramp up by now. I'm kind of surprised, but I am a little stiff. But it feels good. Oh, I think my body will appreciate this. When I was taught that when you're really sick, you don't even do the Qigong. Because it's well, so you don't do certain kinds of Qigong. I think really that's what it is. But the theory is when you're sick, your body needs to rest, right? It's telling you to rest. So to even do the Qigong, you're doing an activity. And I think the only kind of Qigong you can do, the Neigong, is just the still meditation or just some real gentle movement. But even to do moving meditation, right, takes some energy to do that. So if you can just sit and meditate, that's fine, but you probably go in and out of sleep from there. So even last week, I just knew, I think one day I went out into the yard, thought, oh, nice and cool, I'm feeling better. I think the up and down movement, just squatting and weeding and up and down, that change, that change of pressure inside the body. I forget what you call that. I think that wore me out a lot. So it's really listening to the body, and yeah, you just gotta rest. It's true, right? Just rest. The body needs to rest. I think a lot of times that's why we get sick, right? Because we don't rest. So the body says, that's it, boom, you passed your limit. Nothing you can do, you're gonna get sick, right? That's right. It's your own body telling you to do that. Okay. Oh, let me just take a sip. Let me see. Let me just check. Okay. Yeah. So actually, I'm feeling pretty good, but we'll just do the first hour today. I hate to do the second hour and then collapse in the middle of it. But this is a nice comeback. At least I know I can do this. Yeah. Okay. So we'll run through the set. Val, is Val still there, or did she leave already? Oh, she left already. Okay. Yeah. That's amazing. She was in the car doing this with us. Oh, wow. That's some nice dedication. I wouldn't do that. You guys are so much better than me. Okay.
I tried to do it one time when I was on the motorcycle run. On a motorcycle.
No. That's just begging to become a TikTok video. Senator falls off back of motorcycle while practicing kung fu. You have to be careful, right? Once things go out on the internet, it's got a life of its own. So I worry all those videos I put on YouTube. I'm sure there's still stuff floating around for me from 15, 20 years ago when I was at Kalihi Waina and starting to put things out on the web for school. Anyway. All right, so we'll run through our set. And our seated extended 41, not 42. Okay, take a deep breath. Hands up. Yeah. Just think of yourself moving. Think of something pulling the head up, pulling the fingertips, and then slowly releasing. Connect that sun in the sky to that sun in your chest. That feeling of smiling, expansion, of light, of letting go. No resistance. Take a deep breath.
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
I don't know if you heard that. Google is listening to me. Google Assistant. I used to always tell my computer kids, "Are computers smart?" They go, "Oh yeah." I said, "No, computers are not smart. Who's smart? People are smart, right? People program computers and tell it what to do. Computers only do what they're told to do." Okay, one more deep breath and we'll begin. Gather up the chi in your palms. Relax, expand. Imagine you holding that soap bubble or that paper ball between the palms. And as you breathe in, start pulling and waking up that chi, gathering it up, and bring it to your heart. Center your body. Number 2, roll it away. Continue to wake it up and start to move it. Bring it into the body from the bottom, inside. Feel the wrist rubbing against the rib cage. Massaging the organs, the liver, the stomach. Come back to the heart, one open and close, smiling. Number 4, single whip, right side. Pull the spine. Pull the hands out. Release. Look at the fingertips. Number 5, one saw. Pull the spine and release. This is the preparation. Then we start counting. 3. Pull the spine. Pull the spine. Second time. Feel the fingertips being pulled, stretching the palms. Let the shoulders go. Come back to center. Make sure the sternum is tilted upwards. And do an open and close, and then repeat on the left side. Pull the spine, pull the palms out. Look at the right fingertips. Number 5, repeating one saw, cloud hands. The preparation. And then we start counting. 1. Pull the spine and release. Pull the spine, release. Second time. Look at the second finger. Look beyond the fingers at the horizon. Go from general to specific to really specific. Come back to center. Tilt the sternum up. Brushing the knee, right side. Pull the spine. Pull the fingertips straight up. Then forward. Lift the sternum. Pull the spine to the left while you roll your palms to the center. Release. Pull the spine. Pull pipa. Release. Pull the spine left. Release. Parry. And parry. Cover. Pull the spine so the wrists are outside of the knee, and breathe in and start to grab. Release. Squeeze the fist and pull the spine. Come back to center. Rolling back. Let the spine oscillate back and forth. Lift the sternum. Double palms pushing mountain. Release. One open and close. Repeat on the left side. Brushing the knee. Pull the spine. Pull the fingertips up. Pull the fingertips forward. Fingertips, then heel of palm. Just drop the right hand. Pull. Keep on turning. Release. Pull pipa. Clean the pipa. Release. Scoop the left palm under the right wrist. And then parry left and parry right. Using the shooting palms for the seated. Cover. Pull the spine left. Breathe in and start to grab. Pull the spine. Release. Rolling back. Let the body oscillate back and forth. Lift the sternum. Exhale. Come back to the heart. One open and close. Lift the sternum. Emphasize heart and lungs, Qigong. Left side again. Brush the knee first, followed by leisurely tying the coat. Tap the chest, tap the heart, and lift. Pull the spine to the right. Release. Right hand circles up to the face. Release. Wiping down. Pull the spine to the left. Release. Pull the spine to the left. Tuck the elbows in. Release. Pull the spine to the left. Release. Double palm to the front. Release. One open and close. Fist under elbow. Turn to your right. Pull the palms out. Rising. Release. But dropping the right palm. Pull the spine to the left. Release. Bottom hand holds a fist. Pull the spine to the right to line up the elbow over the fist. Breathe in and fist comes out. Pull the spine to the left. Squeeze the fist and then release. And release the spine and pull the spine to the right. And brush the knee. First time. Keep on turning. Repulse monkey. Second time. Lift the sternum. Third time. Repulse monkey. Breathing in. Leisurely tying the coat. Pull the spine to the left a little. And then release. Left hand circles up. Pull the spine to the right. Breathe in. Release. Pull the spine to the right and tuck the elbows in. Release. Pull the spine to the right again. Release. Double palm. Lift the sternum. One open and close. Heart and lung Qigong with open and close. Left side. Right side. Brush the knee first. Followed by leisurely tying the coat. And then followed by the fist under elbow sequence. Pull the spine. Release. Pull the spine to the right. Tuck the elbows. Release. Pull the spine to the right. Release. Big, nice spiral. Lift the sternum. One open and close. Heart, lung, Qigong. Fist under elbow. Left side. Pull the spine. Pull the hands out. Release. Lower the left hand as you turn. Pull the spine. Spiral. Release. Bottom hand holds a fist. And pull the spine until the elbow lines up in the center. Breathing in. Pull the spine. Pull the fist out. Release. Pull the spine left. Breathe in. Repulse monkey. Brush the knee first time. Lift the sternum. Keep on turning. Repulse monkey second time. Repulse monkey third time. Leisurely tying the coat. Pull the spine to the right. Release. Right hand circles up. Pull the spine left. Release. Pull the spine left. Breathe in. Release. Pull the spine left. Release. Nice big spiral. Release. Breathe in and out. Lift the sternum. Expand in all directions while you let the hip go. Take 3 slow, deep breaths while you close your eyes. Letting everything go, letting all the joints go. Smiling. Release. Bring one leg in at a time. Pick the knee straight up. Take a deep breath while you expand. And then bring the hands up, breathe in. Again, expand, gently expanding. Deep breath. Let everything go. Okay. Oh, that was nice. I'm still alive. But I think wow, 1 hour is just enough to get me restarted. We'll do the bell meditation. And then before you leave, if you have time, I want to show you an exercise. I'm using the walker, something we came across YouTube for the hips. It's actually a very nice exercise. And as I'm reading the questions, you know, they've got this real strapping, muscular guy doing this exercise, pushing his leg out and twisting. So of course, and I'm reading the comments, it's like, oh, how do you modify that? I'm a senior, my hips are, I've had injuries. So I want to show you how to, you look at some of these things, they show you the ideal way of doing it, and they show you, oh, this really muscular guy doing this, and everybody thinks, wow. And then when they're reading the comments, they misinterpret a lot of what the person is doing. Like the person has one hand out and he's resting and stabilizing himself on a weight rack, on weights on the bench, and somebody's saying, oh, look, his hand is on his head. No, his hand is not on the head. But we'll do the bell meditation and we'll close this up. And then if you want to stay around, I'll show you what I've come up with. I've been doing it off and on. It really is helping. But to take these things off videos, you have to start off gently and figure it out slowly and be safe. And that's what I want to talk about. Okay, just extend the legs, relax, sit nice and straight. Relax breaths, right? Connect with the sun, flowing that energy down through the top of your head, that little sun in your chest, letting all of this facial tension go. Just feel those muscles drop. It's that feeling of no expression, but then smile from the chest, smile from the heart. Just inventory the body from the top to the bottom, the joints. Listen to that tension and let it go. And relaxing the neck, the shoulders, the spine, the elbows, the jaw, the hips. Let everything go. Let all that tension, that weight sink into the earth. Make sure the throat is open, the breathing is relaxed, the lower belly is expanding on its own and relaxing on its own. And the throat is open and always smiling, that feeling of smiling. Any distractions, acknowledge it, and then bring yourself back to the meditation. Okay, slowly open your eyes, rub your hands together, relax your legs. Yeah, loosen up your hands, loosen up your fingers, rotate them. Warm up your eyes. Yes, so anytime you need that little stress relief, the bell meditation is really nice. You can go to the YouTube channel, just search for the bell meditation on my YouTube channel, or just play the end of one of these sessions. But I do have a separate video, just the bell meditation. Okay? Or just go on YouTube and just search for Tibetan singing bowls, and you'll find different frequencies. And they'll tell you what the frequencies are for, what chakra they're for, what emotions they're for, mental, emotional. There's even there's frequencies to gather. So some of them, this is Christmas time, right? You're short on money. It's like to gather money, or your business is slow. So certain frequencies are for that. It's the intent, what you're gathering from there. There's different frequencies for all kinds of things. Okay. Yeah. Just relax cupping, relax wrist. Just think, make sure no blockage. Right? Blood circulation, chi circulation. Wake up the body, wake up the chi. You can use it to wake up in the morning. You can use it before you go to sleep at night, right? Open up everything so the chi and blood flows freely. Nice deep breath. Let everything go so everything can stretch, and then right, the gentle release 3 times. Sung, let everything go, relax and expand. Just let yourself melt into the universe, melt into nature. Right hand, left hand. Okay, so that'll end the formal session. We're going to take 3 weeks, but I'm going to keep running. I'll show you this exercise, and it's in these kinds of things always optional, of course. So I don't know. I saw it on, I've said this before. I love these things as these walkers. I think this one came from Lanakila. And I've used it in demos, but I always talk about, it's really good because you can stand inside of it, right? You can adjust the heights, you can here, and stabilize. If I need to stabilize it more, right, I can put it against something and stand on the side, right, and use it for different things. So this exercise is for the hip joint, right inside here. To when you start getting into physical therapy and see, kind of right on cue, right after the first hour. There's a lot of stretching, a lot of passive. They'll call it passive, right? If you get a massage and you lie there, that's passive stretching, passive work on your muscles. But what they're starting to do now is more active, where you participate. So you might be stretching, and they'll say, tense or push against the hand. They'll offer a little resistance. So things like psoas muscles and a lot of these muscles, they're tight. But what they're starting to teach us is that it's not just that muscles are tight, it's that they're weak. So yeah, we have to relax them, but we also have to tone them up. So his exercise, it showed this big muscular guy. He's wearing tight shorts and tight shirt and just stretch, just Hercules, big, really big guy. And he's in a weight room, and there's a bench. I don't know, 300-400 pounds stacked on it, and he's got one hand against the weights, and he's doing kind of like that Superman. So he's here. This hand is on his hip, and he's straight, and he's rotating, right on this axis. He's rotating like this, back and forth, and doing the other side. So his hand is like this against the weights. People misinterpret that. Oh, look, his hand is on his head. No, if you look at him, right, he's stabilizing himself. So he's using this hand to stabilize. The other hand was against here. Not necessarily an easy thing to do. So I put on comments for people. I don't know if they're going to do it. You have to look at these things and first of all think, oh, how can I do it safely? And what are they doing? Well, he's rotating the hip joint, right? He's rotating the hip joint. So if I do the standing leg on this side, right, I'm rotating this way. And if I go head on, right, I'm trying to just rotate the axis. So not twisting up and down, but I'm just trying to open and close that hip joint. Right? So you can see I'm holding two hands, right? I don't have to have one hand here. You could do it without stabilizing, right? Theoretically, I could do it no hands, right? And try and do maybe like a Superman kind of pose, right? And just rotate it. But then that makes it more and more difficult. So if you're strong, if you're athletic, if you can do it, great. But then you're adding more resistance stress on your body, right? The first goal of that is not that type of strength. The first goal of that is just to isolate out the hip. So for me, it's right, you start upright and then just kind of learn to turn the hip, and then you slowly, right? So you go from upright to a little bend, right? Just learning to open and close that hip joint, right? And when you feel comfortable, you can go a little lower, right? And then you can keep on increasing that angle. Okay? And even this leg doesn't have to be all the way out. Right? Extending the leg puts more pressure, puts more resistance on these muscles. Right? So to start here, right, is the full movement. But if you start in the full movement, that's the worst starting point to get the form correctly. Like form is always number one, because if the form is off, then the exercise is no good. Right? If it's in the sense that what is the exercise for? Right? So the form has to be correct to achieve the proper results of whatever exercise you're doing. So it's just rotating and turning that hip joint, right? So keeping the spine. Right? We want to right. If you're looking head on, right, you just want to rotate. Right? You want to try and rotate right here, right around the axis of the spine. Right? You don't want to be wobbling. But it really is a good exercise. So again, right, you can stabilize however you need. This walker is excellent. It's just an excellent tool. Right? I can stand in the middle. I can do one hand. I can adjust the height. If it's unstable, I can brace it against something, right, so that it's more stable. I can use a chair or whatever. I can turn it. Right? I can turn it this side. It's just a stabilizing tool. Right? But again, just starting off gently, rotating, just gently rotating that hip joint, right in here, just rotating. And as you get more stable, right, it's two things. One, starting to extend the leg and dropping until you're parallel with the floor, right? That's the ideal. Right? That's what you're working towards. Right? And extending the leg right? And in the beginning, right? In the beginning, unlock the knee. Right? So you're starting off with that small, and then you can slowly expand out. Right? And if you want to make it more challenging, then release one hand. Right? Want to make it more challenging, right? Extend that hand. And just work your way up to 6 reps, 8 reps, 10 reps. Right? But don't start out with the biggest, hardest movement. Start off with the smallest, figure out that hip joint. But I've been doing it. It really does help. It's helping the psoas. That and sleeping a lot has relaxed a lot of muscles, being so tired. But I've been using it because my left side is really tight. I know I need to do something. So there's so many exercises out there that are good, and you come across them on videos. But they don't. They're all, oh, do this, 3 times a day, 5 times, do this every day, and you'll never have hip pains again, right? These are wonderful videos. But the PT, the therapist, is not there to grab you, correct you, right? Watch you over the days and weeks. So start off small, ask questions, and slowly figure them out. But that really is a good exercise, yeah. So again, just start off small, just learning how to turn. And again, this is the qua, right? That's what we're doing, the qua, the same thing, the hip joint. So if this is number one in all of our exercises, learning to manipulate this, right, then this has to be both strong and flexible. So this is really an excellent kind of exercise for us, for what we do, right? So that just slowly increasing, right, relaxing, letting the legs sink into the earth, right? We apply all those things soon, expanding. You can apply all the Taichi principles, right, to this. Drop the shoulders, keep everything aligned, right? Then slowly extend, and then from here, right, slowly get that full extension. And then once I do this, right, I could start releasing one hand, right, and that makes it a little bit more strength building. And of course, the ultimate would be just to Superman that, right? Have nothing to stabilize, and getting this to really work. Right? And that's going to add the most strength building to it. But start off small.